Season's here, mate. I'm sure everyone is just chomping at the bit to get out there after what I'm sure has been a long and arduous pre-season.
Yeah, pre-season's always very long, so it's good. We've already learned a couple lessons through our trials, but we're looking really good now on the training page now. We've fixed a couple of things from our trials, and yeah, it's really exciting. Our team's looking pretty good, so I'm keen to get out there on Sunday.
What is the general assessment of trials? Because it's been criticised publicly, especially the second trial against Cronulla. What do you guys say internally about your trial form and how you can improve in round one?
Especially in that second trial against the Sharks, just our discipline. We didn't really give ourselves a chance to get into the game there. We didn't really get into a grind there with the Sharks, and just our discipline let us down and just gave them too many easy opportunities to put points on down in our own half, just putting too much pressure on ourselves.
Can it be put down to just trial form? You can wipe the slate clean rather?
Yeah, we always want to look at things and try and fix them. That's what trials are for. Just trying to pick up a few little things so you can hit the ground running to going into round one. So, yeah, that's the way we look at it. Nothing too major.
And Jake, I'm sure you've seen some of the headlines this week. Braithen Astor and Benji Marshall both come out criticising Trent's selection of you as a halfback. Does that aggravate you? Does it annoy you?
No, I don't really look into that, to be honest. I'm just worried about my own game. Individually, I've looked at a few things in the trials, and I've tweaked a few things in my game already this week that I'm looking to put into place on Sunday against the Cowboys.
What can you say to them to prove them wrong then, or how can you prove to people that you are a halfback?
Just the way I perform on the field, that's all I do. I let my actions do the talking, and yeah, that's what I'm going to do on Sunday.
Have you enjoyed that combo with Berto so far?
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, he's a great player. Just trying to give him the ball in the right positions for him to use his strength, which is his run. So just trying to give him the ball in the right spots.
Have you guys done anything to try and enhance that relationship off field, so you know what each other are thinking, so to speak, get on the same?
Yeah,
page?
we're always talking around training, just mucking around, but just after training, we've sort of go over the things that we did well at training and just ask each other things that can help each other's game. So if we keep doing that, I think we'll go pretty well this year.
You don't go and get coffee together, play a round of golf or something like that?
We like a bit of golf actually, so yeah, we'll try and get that going.
Well, that always works.
Yeah.
Don't you feel like off field?
Yeah.
Help on field.
You sort of learn more from each other off the field than you do on the field. It's just a different space, so that's something we can keep working at. I'm keen to do that, so yeah.
And Jake, obviously you were here last year. You understand what Trent Barrett's all about. Buzz Rothfield criticised his intent at pre-season training and that the intensity wasn't quite there and things like that. Can you rubbish that?
I totally disagree with that. Our intensity is never a question at training. Our pre-season is always tough, and I reckon it's probably one of the toughest in any of the NRL, especially from some of the boys coming from other clubs. They've already mentioned how hard we train, so don't take any of that.
With all of the signings and the expectation on this team this year, do you feel like you've got a real point to prove in round one?
Not so much a point to prove. I know if we do our things right and improve those little things that we looked at in the trials, our footy will do the talking and we'll get to the spot we deserve to be.